Farthest from the Sun, The Planet Neptune, by Nancy Lowen, illustrated by Jeff Yesh. An unseen force. The astronomers looked through their telescope and shook their heads. They were puzzled. The planet Uranus was not orbiting the way they had expected. There seems to be an invisible force pulling into a different path. As it turns out, there was an invisible force. It was the gravity of an unknown planet, Neptune. Discovering a planet. Neptune was seen for the first time on September 23, 1846, by a German astronomer named Johann Galle. Other scientists told him where to look. They had used math to figure out Neptune's location. Using their numbers, Galle pointed his telescope in the right direction. Neptune was the first planet to be discovered in this way. Far, far away. Of our solar system's 8 planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, Neptune is the farthest from the Sun. It is almost 3 billion miles away from the Sun. That is about 30 times the distance between the Sun and Earth. A gas giant. Neptune is one of the gas giant planets, along with Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus. These planets are made mostly of gas rather than rock, like Earth. They don't have a solid surface. The gas giants are much larger than the other planets. Neptune's diameter is almost 4 times the diameter of Earth. If hollow, Neptune could hold 64 Earths. Brr. Because it is so far from the Sun, Neptune is very cold. At the top of its clouds, temperatures are minus 370 degrees Fahrenheit. The coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth was minus 129 degrees Fahrenheit in Antarctica. Neptune's nearest neighbor, Uranus, is very cold too. The two planets are often called ice giants. They are so cold that much of their gas is frozen. Record-breaking winds. Neptune is very cold on the outside, but deep inside the planet, it's hot. The pressure at the core or center of Neptune is several million times greater than the pressure of Earth's surface. The pressure heats things up. Neptune's core is hotter than the surface of the Earth. The heat inside Neptune supplies energy for very strong winds. Hurricane-like storms whip through the planet's atmosphere at speeds of more than 1,200 miles per hour. A long time between birthdays. Neptune spins fairly fast on its axis. One complete spin on Neptune takes a little more than 16 Earth hours. Neptune orbits around the Sun at an average speed of 12,240 miles per hour. Even so, it takes Neptune nearly 165 Earth years to complete its orbit. Neptune has the longest year of any of the planets because it's furthest from the Sun. Moon and rings. At least 13 moons orbit around Neptune in the same way that Neptune orbits around the Sun. The largest moon is called Triton. It is even colder than Neptune. In fact, Triton is the coldest object in the solar system. 6 rings circle Neptune too. These rings are made of chunks of ice and rock. They are probably the remains of old moons. Always changing. Scientists are very interested in Triton. It has geyser-like eruptions that shoot nitrogen gas several miles high. It also orbits Neptune in the opposite direction of the planet's other moons. One day, Triton will likely break apart or crash into the planet because of Neptune's gravity. Maybe millions of years from now, it will form a ring around Neptune. Meanwhile, scientists will try to learn more about Earth's faraway neighbors.